What is going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today I want to talk to you about SNDL, give you a good breakdown of the data points and potentially where things might be going from here. Before I get into any of that, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. Without further ado, let's get right to it. So currently up 2.87%, a lot of good momentum being had today, and that is largely because of broader optimism, and I think in the end it doesn't necessarily make that big of a difference because it is officially moving from the lower to the higher percentile of the Bollinger Band. So in general, I think that's a pretty good thing, and also it is right below the S2. So if it does break above this, then in reality it'll be trading between the S2 and the S1, and potentially $1.84 could be coming very, very fast. And like I said, looking at this, so stochastic is currently at 49, so fairly neutral in that regard, but you do see a nice bullish sentiment behind the scenes, a lot of good buying happening on the retail stance as well, so definitely some good things are happening. I'll give you guys a quick overview of potentially what to expect from shorts next week. So short score is currently 74, utilization is 96. Currently, there is 5.75% of the free float being shorted, working out to be around 15.09%. Cost to borrow is kind of small, so around 8.67%, and that's the average. Currently, for Friday, shorts are returning around 98,000 shares. So the fact that they are returning on this very much green day is another very much bullish signal, because like I said, based on the technicals, things are ready and primed to go up from here. And as far as options activity, it is a little bit more mixed, but I think that's been the nature for the last several weeks. And currently there is $46,000 in call premium, $36,000 in put premium, so kind of a little bit more orienting a little bit more to the calls, insinuating upside is potentially expected. As far as news, the only latest news was on the 28th, and that was this. So SNDL does enter into a purchase agreement to acquire 4 Dutch Love locations. And like I've said in the past, SNDL is trying to build this superpower. And it's a lot of baby steps, but eventually the big step will come once legalization does occur. And then SNDL will be very much already primed and ready to just expand at that stage. So unfortunately, it's been kind of a negative 2 years per se that a lot of cannabis plays have just been sitting around waiting, unfortunately, but time will come, whether it be either 2023 or 2024, something big is going to come. And over and above that, just wanted to put it in perspective, something to look forward to potentially in the next couple weeks is their Q4 and also annual earnings set to come out on April the 14th. So definitely there could be some good things in that regard. It is, though, officially late because technically any annual earnings, there is roughly around 60 days. That's when the deadline for them to submit. There hasn't been anything that for them to come out saying that it got an extension or whatever it might be. So it is officially late. And you do see a lot of random people, for instance, even on Twitter, saying that it's not late, that last year it was in April and whatever it might be. It is late. And it was late last year, I do believe, because of the whole auditor problem. So make sure you guys do your own due diligence, because I am not a financial advisor. Most likely this individual as well is clearly not a financial advisor if they do not know as well. But like I said, let me know your thoughts on SNDL in the comments below. But like I mentioned, technicals are very much primed and ready to go, especially going into next week. There's going to be a lot of big earnings and a lot of good, hopefully a lot of good momentum behind the scenes that does continue into next week, because looking on the broader market as well, so the S&P, things are breaking out. So again, that is going to very much positively help SNDL behind the scenes. So let me know your thoughts on all of that in the comments below. As far as pivot points and expectations going into next week, I don't know if it can actually break $1.84. Might be a little bit more optimistic, but I do see it kind of hugging that right below that, going near the tail end of next week. But like I said, there's a lot of different things and moving parts all at once. Potentially there might be a lot of good momentum or potentially a good economic data point that does come out to break it above that, or vice versa to bring it back down a little bit, or who knows at this stage. So let me know your thoughts on all of this in the comments below. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. And one last thing I just wanted to share with you, there is a good promo only up until March 31st, so today, and that is with moomoo. Just open up a free account and you get 1 free stock. Each stock is valued up to $2,000, so make sure you guys take advantage of that. Link in the description below and also the comments. And without further ado, I appreciate you guys watching. Let's all make a lot of money on SNDL.